lesson on how, when we preach the kingdom of heaven is at hand, when you say the kingdom of heaven is at hand, pretty much in that same phrase, pretty much you saying, that we have a kingdom coming, but also that this present kingdom is gonna fall, man. You know, this present kingdom is gonna fall, man, and that's the message. That we push, man. When we say the kingdom of heaven is at hand, we tell you that yeah, the kingdom is at hand, but also in that same breath, we saying that this place is gonna be destroyed. Matter of fact, let's get that in Jeremiah 1, because that's the balance of Yahweh Shema Shah. This Jeremiah 1, and I'm going to start at verse 9. It said, Then the Lord put forth his hand and touched my mouth. And the Lord said unto me, Behold, I have put my words in thy mouth. So the words that we speak is thus said the Lord. We speaking the words of Yahweh Shema Shah. That's why everything we say or every statement we make or every point we trying to make, and guess what? We go to the scriptures, man. The word scripture says, let the most high be true and every man a lie. This is not our vain opinion. This is what the scriptures say, man. It says, see, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down. See? To build and to plant. See, that's when you say the kingdom of heaven is at hand, you saying that this kingdom is going to be plucked up and our kingdom is going to be planted, man. And this right here, this message is troublesome to the so-called white man, man. Because we're not for his turn. Why you think we saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand? This is not for us, man. We're not. This place was not set up for us, man. But that's the point. This message is troublesome to the Edomites. Why? Because they know they got a short time. They know that this message is on. Matter of fact, let's get this in St. Matthew's 2, and I start at 1. It said, Now when Yahweh was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem, saying, Where is he that is born King of the Jews? See? And wasn't Herod, even though he was an Edomite, he was he took on the customs of the Jews, man, and he was the king of the Jews, so to speak. But when those wise men came, they asking, where is the king of the Jews, which is Yahweh Shai. He is the king. It says, for we have seen his star in the east, and are come to worship him. That's their chariot. And they go to the point. It said, when Herod the king had heard these things, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. See, and that's what we're saying now. Is a king. The king is on his way to take his rightful place, his rightful ownership of the planet Earth, man. See, that's troublesome to the Edomite. This man have done everything. He have raped, robbed the planet Earth, and sucked this place dry to get where he at now, man. This man ain't all this bloodshed and murder that he have done. He ain't gonna have time to enjoy those spoils, man. Matter of fact, I think that's Isaiah 33 and 1. Let's see. Yep, this is Isaiah 33 and 1. It said, Woe to thee that spoilers, and thou was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. And that's how this so-called white man got everything that he have got now, man. It said, when thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. See, when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. See, so you done all this treacherous works throughout the planet Earth, and when you think you about to sit back and fill your belly, guess what? Then the hell is coming in you, man. The hell is coming in you, man, and it's a matter of time. Cause one thing, time. That's one thing that you trying your best in your fantasies is to have control over time, man. Which you not gonna get, man. You know. What the point is that this man time is up, and we not for his turn. We're not for this man ruling. That's why we Yahweh Shai, he's always in the conversation. Why? Because he's the one that's up next, man. He's the one that's finna take uh, rightful ownership of the earth, man. You know, matter of fact, who did it? I think this Saint John 11. Yep, this Saint John 11 and 45. It said, then many of the Jews which came to Mary and had seen the things which Yahweh Shai did believed on him. See, and it says, but some of them went their way to the Pharisee and told them what things Yahushua had done. Then gathered the chief priests and the Pharisees a council and said, what do we for this man do of many miracles? And yeah, and guess what? You saying that once again, Yahushua had transfigured himself into these counts, and you seeing the miracles now. You seeing us being raised from the dead. You seeing us actually going into the scriptures and telling you what it means. Ain't no way you can go back and see anybody going to the scriptures and actually teaching with authority, man. Telling you what it means and getting a precept saying it's going to this and getting another precept saying this is what that's talking about. Whenever have you witnessed that, man? You know, it says if we thus let him, if we let him thus alone, all men will believe on him, and that's what you're saying. It's gonna be a great. We in the midst of a great awakening, man. You know, everybody is coming to the conclusion. You know, these Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans know, you know, that they are Israelites, man. And you got a lot of speckled birds out here, man. So guess what? It's the Great Awakening, man. It said, and the Romans shall come and take away both our place and nation. See, and yeah, cause this message is troubling the Romans. Why? Because when you say the kingdom ahead, once again we once again in the in a rulership of the Romans. It was a revised Roman Empire, America. You know, and when we say the kingdom of heaven is at hand, we telling you that this place is gonna go down before our kingdom is established, man. And we here now. We at the end of the end, man. You know, we at the end of the end now, man. We telling you that this place is finna go down, man. So, cause it have reached the ears to these nobles, you know. That's why now they trying everything in their power to stop this mess. But it's gonna get to a point to where they just gonna revert to the sword, man. And matter of fact, let's get this in Wisdom of Solomon, the second chapter. Let's get that Wisdom of Solomon 2. Matter of fact, I'm gonna jump up. I'm gonna start at 1. I'm gonna jump down. This is Wisdom of Solomon 2, and I'm gonna start at 1. It said, for the ungodly said, reasoning with the self, but not a right. Our life is short and tedious. And how do they know that? How do they know their rulership is coming to an end? Because it said that little season is through the prophets, man. We tell you now it's a time for the so-called white man to come out of power, man. It said, in the death of a man there is no remedy, neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. So let's jump down to let's see. Let's jump down to verse 10. It said, let us oppress the poor righteous man, let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the gray hairs of the age. See, and that's what they do, man. That's why this man is known as the feller, you know, because he cut down nations. This man has cut us down, man. He has stripped us off of our he has stripped us of our nationality, our heritage. He gave us goddamn Negro, colored, African American. Now it's just black now, man. This is how this man oppressed us, and not to mention the physical oppression. You know, it says, "Let our strength be the law of justice," and yeah, and that's what they do. Everything is through their mouth, man. You know, matter of fact, everything they do is through their mouth, man. Let's see. This is their laws. That's why I tell you, second Ezra, those clause was those laws, man. You know, the devil and his paperwork, man. You know, let's see. This is I start at one. This Psalms 12:1. Help, help, Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, for the godly man ceaseth, for the faithful fell from among the children of men. They speak vanity, every one with his neighbor, with flattering lips and a double heart do they speak. See? Yeah, because this man, he pretty much got other intentions, man. It says, the Lord shall cut off all flattering lips and the tongue that speak of proud things. Who have said, with our tongue we will prevail, our lips are our own, who is Lord over us. See? So this man, his strength is his laws, man. When he put it in paper, that's that's him. Especially when he put make this microchip, which is the mark of the beast mandatory. He's saying he's going to prevail, man. He's saying he's going to win when he write it down and make it a law, man. You know, and that would these feeble Edomites, you know, like these Karens, you know, they feel like the law is behind them. You know, well, you know, it is cause in a certain way because this is their kingdom, man. You know, so they feel like they can run up on you. If anything, if they know they're gonna get their ass whooped, they can call the police, man. You know, but all that's finna cut down. That's why I said when now cease to spoil, you're gonna be spoiled. When you cease to deal treacherously, then you're gonna get dealt treacherously, man. You know, all this. That's why you're not gonna swallow you're not gonna swallow it down, man. You got all that food in your goddamn mouth, and you ain't swallowing not one bit of it. When the Lord returns, you're gonna spit it all back up, man. You know. So this is Wisdom Solomon 2:12. It said, therefore let us lie and wait for the righteous, see, because he is not for our turn. See, so meaning what? They gonna try to kill us. Why? Because we not for his turn. We're not for him ruling. We totally against this man's agenda, man. You know? It said, and he is clean, contrary to our doing. See this, and that let you know the so-called white man is the vilest beast ever, man. You know, matter of fact, because like back then, man, before we came to the truth, and Lord really exposed us to these things. You know, the worst thing you could ever think was a faggot, man. You know, the worst thing you could ever think of was a faggot, man. That was the most vilest thing you could ever think of. But this man, in his wickedness, you hear about these different rituals this man do. You know, he had turned a damn man into a woman to a man. You know, he do just all types of abominations, man. You know, this thing called what is called furries. Yeah, that just that right there. I didn't want to know about that. But through this so-called white man, his wickedness, that's yeah. I mean, he's clean because we go off. Jake go off, man. Yeah, we go off. But compared to the so-called white man, hey man, that's a nasty nigga, man. You know. So this is Ephesians 5 and I started 11. It says, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. And see, that's what we doing, man. And it said unfruitful works of darkness because everything this man doing is really is it don't profit you. It really kills you, man. Everything this man do, it kills you, man. You know, it's unfruitful. It's not profitable, man. That's why we reproving this man. That's why it's saying. That's why we telling him he's going down. It says, for it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret. See, it's a shame to even speak like I said, furries, man. Do you think I ever want to dive and look into some information about that? You know, it's an actual thing called fecal transplants, man. That's the so-called white man for you. It said, but all things that are reproved are made manifest by the light. For whosoever doeth make manifest is light. And yet, and we shed light on the deeds of the so-called white man. Because one of the strength of this man is secrecy, man. And we shedding light on this man. All the things that he had to do, these different rituals and sacrifices that he had to do just to keep shit going, man. We shedding light on him, man. All these abominations that he's doing, those unfruitful works in the darkness, we were proving it, man. We telling him it's not going to work. We telling him that he's going down, man. What else can we tell him? You know? So I'm going to read this again. It's William Simon 2 and 12. Therefore, let us lie and wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn. We is not for this man's turn. It says, and he is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraideth us with our offending the law. See, we severely reproving this man with him offending the law, just like we just going into all these abominable works that he do, man. He do everything contrary to the scriptures, man. And objective to our infamy, the transgressions of our education. He professes to have the knowledge of the Most High, and how to do that on the highways and hedges, on the internet, man. When you professing something, you making it known, you declaring it. We're not doing it in the corner. No, we making it known. It said, and he calling himself the child of the Lord. See, we calling ourselves Israelites, man. See, this is what's hurting the so-called white man. This is the kryptonite of the devil, man. You know, he was made to reprove our thoughts. So guess what? Matter of fact, let's get this in Sirach 33. Because guess what? The Lord actually created us to set it out. That's Ezekiel 35. Set your face against Mount Seir. The Lord actually created us to go against them. How he created them to go against us. That's the matter of fact. Let's get it. Sirach 33 and 14. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. See, man. So this devil, hey, we're not for his turn. He's not for our turn. That's why he's trying to do everything in his power to stop this word, which is going to get to a point where he's going to revert to the sword. That's why I said. That's why the scripture says, "Let us lie and wait for the righteous." Meaning, what he's gonna try to kill us, man. Why? Because we're not for his turn. We're not for his rulership, and he know he wicked, man. He know he wicked. He know he off, man. This man, there's the thing about the devil, man. He tell a lie, but he gotta know the truth to tell a lie, man. This so-called white man know that he's off, man. Why you think you got power lines and shit? Because the earth is going against him, man. That's why he got all this technology. Because the earth is fighting against him, man. That's why you got power lines and goddamn all these damn wires and shit under the ground. You know? But the point is the godly against the sinner against the godly. It says, so look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another. See? So same thing, you got up, down, you know, you got right, left, you got Jacob versus Esau, man. You know? So let's go back to William Solomon too. So we were made to reprove his thoughts, man. So it says William Solomon 2 and 14 again. He was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us even to behold. So that lets you know they watching us, man. They let you know that they're watching us, man. It says, for his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. See? Meaning what, they can't pay us off. Why? Because we actually were created to go against them. We were actually created to prophesy against them, man. You know, that's just like you trying to you know, turn a damn alligator into your pet dog, man. You ain't gonna be able to pet an alligator on his head and rub him all on his face like you can do a dog, man. That's the same thing with us, man. This man can't pay us off or try to sway us in any type of way to sway us off our mission, man. That's why Scripture said if it was possible, he would deceive the very elect. But guess what? It's not, man. You know, it said we are esteemed of him as counterfeit. See, that's the good against evil, man. You know, he's the fate, man. It said he abstaineth from my ways as from filthiness. He pronounceth the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast that the most high is his father. See? So we abstain from his ways because this man is the devil. He's a nasty nigga, man. Everything about the so-called white man is off, man. You know? And said we pronouncing the end of just be blessed. That's why we saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand. So after this place get destroyed, we got next. You know, we up next. It's gonna be our turn. You know, which he's not for that. But we're not for his turn. But guess what? At the end of the day, who prayer the Lord gonna answer, man? You know, the Lord gonna answer our prayer, man. It says, let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what should happen in the end of him. See, so guess what? At the end of the day, this so-called white man is gonna get fed up with this word, you know, and he's gonna actually just, you know, flip the chess table over and revert to the sword, man. That's why the Herod was trying to kill the Lord, man. You know, trying to kill all those babies. You know, and then the next Herod was trying to kill Yahushua as well, man. And then the ones after that, you know, the killing, trying to, you know, was they put, you know, all the disciples to death, most of the disciples to death except John. Why? Because of his word, man. You know. But guess what? It says, let me read this again. It says, let us see if his words be true and let us prove what should happen in the end of him. So this devil is going to actually test this theory out, man. He actually is going to go against Psalms 105, I think 15. You know, that was an actual commandment from Yahweh by Shem Shai. Don't touch not mine anointed, man. You know, it says, for if the just man be the son of the Most High, he will deliver him. He will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience. See, so this man actually going to gather some of us. He's going to kill us. He's going to torture us. Why? So we can pretty much to try to make us denounce the names of Yahweh Hashem Shai, man. You know. But at the end of the day, he's still going to go down, man. At the end of the day, the so-called white man is gonna fall out of power, man. And it's coming in this lifetime. It's not like we got 50 more years or 2 more generations. No, man. It's in this lifetime, man. And it says sooner than what we believe, man. We already see that these other nations even smell blood and the water, even though they're not gonna be up next. Why Chris said the one that never thought I was gonna wear the crown, you know. But everybody see the so-called white man's losing, man. Everybody see that it's a matter of time that everything's gonna go to shit, man. So yeah, Akim Mahudu edifying. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Kakodash. Double honors to the Apostle Elder Green Millstone, Shalom, to the elected Chiefs Word, now truth and sincerity. DTA, Abba Ball.